Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alia Maisarah binti Azizan. Student ID 2021201566 will present my video assignment for PHY150 with the title of Charging and Discharging of an Electroscope. First of all, an electroscope is a scientific tool which helps in detecting the presence of an electric charge on a body. Also, electroscope measures a charge that is dependent on the column electrostatic force that triggers the movement of the test charge. Electroscopes are often considered as basic voltmeter because the electrostatic charge of an object is adequate to its capacitance. There are three ways to charge an electroscope. First, charging an electroscope by induction. Induction is the process by which a body acquires a charge of opposite sign without losing any of its own charges when another charged body is brought very close to it. For induction, the electroscope consists of a metal detector knob on the top, which is attached to a pair of metal leaves hanging from the bottom of the connecting rod. When there is no charge, the metal leaves loosely project downwards, but when a charged object held close to an electroscope, one of the two things are possible. This is when the neutral charge for electroscope. One of the things possible is for negative charge electroscope. When the charge is negative, the electrons in the electroscope metal repel and shift towards the leaves on the bottom, thus resulting in obtaining a transient negative charge state of the leaves. And since like charges repel, the leaves split again. As the negatively charged body withdraws, the electrons return to their original condition and the leaves recover. Next, when there is a positive charge, the electrons in the electroscope metal are drawn to it and pushes upwards from the leaves, which results in leaves obtaining a temporary positive state. And since like charges repel, the leaves become separated. As the positively charged body withdraws from the knob, the electrons return to their original location and the leaves settle. For the second way of charging an electroscope, we can do it by charging an electroscope by contact. First, we need to rub an insulator to charge it up. Then, stroke it across the top plate of the electroscope. This will transfer charge from the insulator to the electroscope. Finally, the charge left on the electroscope will not always leave it fully deflated. For the final way of charging an electroscope is with Van de Graaff generator. First, use a flying lead connected to one of these high voltage sources to charge up the gold leaf electroscope. Next, the other terminal of the supply should be earth. Finally, connect the flying lead to the supply through a safety resistor. Last but not least, we can also discharge an electroscope through ionization. To discharge the electroscope, you will need to blow gently over the flame so that the ions pass over the top of the disc. The electroscope should discharge quickly to earth when the air above its disc is ionized. Finally, if it is discharging too slowly, bring an earth metal plate up close to the disc of the electroscope. This will discharge an electroscope.